Hi everyone, welcome to Arpita Sharma classes. So today we are starting a very important series, and that is the ethics series GS paper 4. We all know that in UPSC CSE mains exam we have a very crucial and very important paper, that is GS paper 4. And GS paper 4 deals with ethics, integrity and aptitude. And accordingly, we have created this lecture series in which we will be covering GS paper 4. We will be catering to the evolving trends in the GS paper 4, and we are going to analyze the case study based questions also and the terminology based questions also. GS paper 4, also known as ethics paper of civil services, it is kind of a test for a UPSC aspirant. It is not based on a theoretical syllabus. There is no theoretical specified syllabus for paper 4, because it is going to scrutinize the aspirant from inside by judging your personal moral conducts. It's not a paper wherein you have a static syllabus. Okay, GS paper 4 is kind of a litmus test which is going to test your character, your principles, your morals and values and ethics in life. Okay, so in this lecture series that we have prepared, we are going to also include questions from the previous past year question papers, so that through those questions I can cover up important topics for you, and we are going to understand important terminologies like probity, ethics, values, morals, principles. All these terms are important. What is probity in governance? What do you mean by conflict of interest and conflict in administration? Then we are going to study more the contributions of moral thinkers and philosophers. We will study about a new term that has been added in the syllabus, that is emotional intelligence. Okay, and all of this we will study by the way of notes. ओके हम नोट्स बनाएंगे क्लास में और उसी की तौर से उसी के पर्सपेक्टिव से हम समझेंगे. सो व्हाट इज एथिक्स? वी आर गोइंग टू स्टार्ट विद दिस लेक्चर सीरीज टुडे. मेक श्योर दैट you take down notes in the class and include them in your own notes, and accordingly we will prepare this entire paper thoroughly through these lectures. Okay, so let us start this lecture from the basic concept of ethics. Okay, what is ethics? Ethics is nothing else than reverence for life. When you respect life, you live it morally. You live it with righteousness, right? When you respect your life, what do? You do not corrupt it with your bad habits. You respect it. So ethics is a kind of reflective study of what is good and what is bad in a human conduct, for which the person is personally responsible. See, for your actions, you are responsible. If you are getting angry at somebody, if you are abusing somebody, you cannot blame some other person for your behavior. That is your responsibility. You cannot blame your parents, you cannot blame your situation that made you angry. That was your responsibility, that you were shouting on another person, you were taking all your anger out on the third person. That is your responsibility. You could have taken a seat back and you could have reflected on your own actions, but no, you abused the other person, you got angry on the other person. So that is your own personal responsibility. And on the other hand, if you are being nice to somebody, that is also your responsibility, because that is your human conduct. So for your actions, you are responsible. And what is ethics? To reflect or to see that your actions were good or bad. That is ethics. So ethics, basically, what is it? Ethics क्या है? Ethics may be defined as the systematic study of human actions from the point of view of their righteousness and wrongness. The systematic study of human actions from the perspective of their rightfulness and wrongfulness. And we all know whatever actions we commit, the sole purpose of those actions is to attain happiness. If we are shopping something, or if we are forcing somebody to do your work, or if you are caring for somebody, that is for your own happiness, for your own satisfaction. So all these actions that you perform, they are like means for attaining the ultimate happiness. So ethics is the reflective study of what is good or bad in your conduct. So you can say ethics is a set of standards that society places on itself, and which helps guide the behavior, choices and actions of a person. These are the kind of standards. For example, your parents say do not litter in public. Do not throw your waste or your all the trash materials that you carry in the public. You have to throw it in the dustbin. That is a part of ethics. Your parents say do namaste to your neighbors, greet your neighbors politely, greet your relatives politely. That is also a part of ethics. So these are kind of standards which the society is placing on itself so that people can be guided on the correct path. People's behavior or choices or actions can be guided correctly. Okay. Now, ethics has been taken from a Greek word called ethos. Ethos means character, habit, customs, beliefs, etc. And ethics is also a part of a moral philosophy. Now, ethics is a branch of philosophy that you have to remember. So, when you study ethics, do not study it very scientifically, very technically, that we are cramming the concepts. No, understand the concepts. Do not ratify it. Do not cram it. Because ethics is a part of philosophy, and philosophy, it is not something to cram. Philosophy is something to feel, something to express, realize, understand. That is philosophy. So ethics is a part of moral philosophy, and even the word moral has been taken from a Greek word called mores, which means character, habit and customs. Okay, now let us understand the evolution of ethics. समझते हैं कि ethics evolve कैसे हुआ. We congratulate our Unacademy learners for securing top ranks in the UPSC CSE 2020 examination. You can be in the list of the top rankers of UPSC CSE exam. All you need is the correct guidance from the top educators to practice comprehensive test series, high quality limited study material, doubt clearing sessions and answer writing training sessions, and comprehensive coverage of current affairs, which Unacademy is providing you in a very structured manner. We have structured GS and optional courses by India's top educators in both Hindi and English language. We are providing 100 plus unique test series, including the full length test and the sectional test. And also we are delivering 20 high quality notebooks to the house of the UPSC CSE aspirants once they take the subscription of Unacademy Plus. We are providing one subscription to crack it all, wherein if you take GS Plus optional combo subscription on Unacademy Plus till 20th October, you will be getting total 35% discount on your subscription. If you are taking 1 year subscription of GS and optional batch, you will get that batch for just 57,704 rupees with this 35% discount also. And 10% discount extra you can get with this code ARPITA10. 25% discount if you're taking the combo pack plus 10% if you use this code ARPITA10. The new price is 57,704. The prices have also been lowered down. On this you will be getting discounts as well. So here is your chance to prepare for UPSC CSE at the minimal cost possible. Whereas in the offline coaching centers, we have seen students wasting 3 to 4 lakhs in their UPSC CSE guidance coaching. But here we are giving you all the batches, structured batches. We are delivering books to your house. We are giving you 101 test series as well, that too free of cost, inclusive of these batches, doubt clearing sessions and everything just at 57,704. This offer is valid only till 20th October. Hurry up, get your subscription now. Every day counts. The link is given below in the description box. If you take a 1 year or more subscription on Unacademy Plus, or the subscription should be combo subscription, then you will be getting Ultimate Test Series combo, test series of pre, mains and optional. All of these free of cost if you are taking 1 year or above combo subscription. वैसे तो इस टेस्ट सीरीज का प्राइस 45,000 रुपीज होता है, बट इस सब्सक्रिप्शन में आपको ये फ्री ऑफ कॉस्ट मिलेगा. तो मेक श्योर कि आप आज के आज अनअकैडमी प्लस पर सब्सक्राइब करें. नीचे डिस्क्रिप्शन बॉक्स में आपको लिंक भी दिया हुआ है. Now let us understand the evolution of ethics. Ethics is not a very, you can say, a term that has just been developed. Ethics is as old as humanity. The first ethical precepts, they were certainly passed down by word of mouth by our parents and elders. But as societies learned to use the written word, they started setting down their own ethical beliefs. Now, there have been various ethical beliefs that we can find in the Western philosophy, probably from the 5th century BC. For example, we have Socrates. His mission was to awaken his fellow humans to the need for rational criticism of their beliefs and practices, whatever they are believing or practicing. They need to rationally ask questions. ऐसे नहीं कि किसी ने बोल दिया कि ये होता है तो हमने भी मान लिया. question करो, experience करो and then accept it. And if you are not accepting it, if you are not unable to accept it, then you should criticize it. अगर आपको लगता है उसमें कुछ गलत है, आपको लगता है आपके नॉर्म्स के हिसाब से या आपके हिसाब से कोई चीज ऐसी है आपके रिलीजन या बिलीफ में या प्रैक्टिसेस में जो आपको हेल्प नहीं कर रही है, जो आपको कंफर्ट नहीं दे रही है, तो उसको क्वेश्चन करना भी शुरू करो. He basically empowered people to question, to ask questions, to be rational instead of blindly following anything. किसी भी चीज को अंधाधुंध फॉलो करने के बजाय क्वेश्चन करो, ठीक है, लॉजिक लगाओ, अपने सेंसेस को यूज करो, रैशनैलिटी को यूज करो. So basically he was awakening his own fellow humans and he was trying to save them from becoming a sheep, okay, in a herd. Then we have Plato. Plato was the fountainhead of religious and idealistic ethics. He had a theory of form wherein he defended moral realism. He also offered an objective ground for the moral truths. So Plato's theory was that he had a theory of form which asserted that the physical world is not really the real world. प्लाटो की जो थ्योरी ऑफ फॉर्म थी उसमें प्लाटो ने ये कहा था कि जो फिजिकल वर्ल्ड है ना ये असलियत नहीं है. Instead, the ultimate reality exists beyond our physical world. This physical world is a part of Maya. Okay, that was the theory of Plato. So he had a religious ethics क्योंकि वो ethics is a part of philosophy and he had a different religious philosophy, idealistic philosophy. So he followed the religious and idealistic ethics. Okay, समझ आ रहा है ethics क्या है? What is ethics? Now you are understanding. Ethics is according to your conduct what is right and what is wrong. For example, Socrates used to say what is right is when you ask questions, when you do not blindly follow anything, when you are rational in your thinking. That is ethics. That is righteousness. That is rightful conduct. According to Plato, he said this physical world is not real. This is just an illusion. The ultimate reality is different. So that was his theory. Okay, he had a religious theory. He had a religious ethics. Then we have Aristotle. Aristotle was the follower of Endymion ethics. He used to investigate into the foundations of ethics. So what Aristotle used to do, he used to combine logic with observation to make general claims. जो भी आपको लाइफ में करना है, make sure कि आप जो भी लॉजिक है, जो आप देखते हो उसको लॉजिक के साथ एसोसिएट करके इन्फेरेंस निकालो. whatever you do, whatever actions you perform, make sure they have both logic and they have both rationality. Okay, only then you can make a claim. Logic और observation, ये दो चीजें आपको हमेशा साथ में क्लब टुगेदर करनी है. You always have to take together logic plus observation and only then you should perform your conducts, your actions. He also focused on good reasoning. He used to say that good reasoning is the quality of a good human being, right? एक human being, एक अच्छा human being वो होता है जो सही rationality के साथ और सही reasoning के साथ with good intention when a person performs actions, that is a good human being. So he was a tutor to royalty. He was the founder of zoology also. Okay, and he contributed to the classification of animals also. He was a psychologist also and he had his views on ethics as well. Okay, so that you have to remember. Now these Western philosophers, they have come up with different theories on ethics according to their own perceptions, and that has led to the evolution of ethics. In sabhi Western philosophers, and not just Western, the Eastern philosophers, all of these philosophers, they contributed to the evolution of ethics. Because of them, we now get philosophy. We now understand ethics, ethical values, etc. Understanding what is ethics now? समझ आ रहा है ethics क्या है? Ethics is your way of terming what is good and what is wrong. आपका तरीका, आपका perception ये बताने का कि क्या सही है क्या गलत है वो ethics है. For some people, respecting elders is a part of good ethics. For some people, throwing the trash into the dustbin is a part of good ethics. For some people, respecting your neighbors, loving your neighbors is a part of good ethics. Okay, and for some people, ignoring the neighbors or fighting with the neighbors is also a part of good ethics. But for the other people, that is a part of bad ethics. So ethics depend on person to person. How you behave, what are the human actions and what are the human conduct, that defines ethics. Point clear hua? Now the point is clear. So basic understanding you have now about ethics. Now we have so far understood what is ethics. Now let us understand what ethics is not. ओके अभी तक हमने देखा एथिक्स क्या है, अब क्या नहीं है ये समझ लेते हैं. एट अनअकैडमी वी हैव 3 months festive combo pack wherein for the 3-month subscription we are offering total 20% discount. 10% discount if you are taking GS Plus optional combo pack, plus 10% discount if you are using the code ARPITA10. On Unacademy Plus, if you ever decide to take your subscription, make sure that you use this code ARPITA10. You will get automatically 10% discount. With an introductory price with 10% discount, 28,350 rupees, what are we offering? We are offering mains and optional crash course and test series, Mission All India Rank 1 Quality Enhancement and Answer Writing course of 3 months, Current Affairs Simplified course, and batch course for 2021 and 22, which will be covering pre and mains from the scratch. All of this at just 28,350. This is the introductory price. This offer is valid till 20th October. अब बताइए क्या यूपीएससी सीएससी की तैयारी अफोर्डेबल है? हाँ बिल्कुल है, अनअकैडमी प्लस के साथ। नीचे डिस्क्रिप्शन बॉक्स में लिंक भी दिया हुआ है, आज ही सब्सक्राइब करें और टॉप एजुकेटर्स के गाइडेंस में अपना एग्जाम क्रैक करें। We have launched 7 top optionals which are starting from 21st of October. We have Geography, PSIR, PABAT, Sociology, Anthropology, Mathematics and History optional. So make sure that before 20th October you take your subscription so that full-fledgedly you can kickstart your UPSC CSE study and the journey. New batches are starting from 20th October for 2022 and 2023 aspirants. If you are preparing for mains 2021, we have new batches starting right from tomorrow, that is 18th October. Make sure that you take your subscription before time and do not forget to use code ARPITA10 so that you can get your timely 10% discount as well. So ethics, first thing is that ethics is not morality. Morality can be an individual set of commitment. Even when they are rejected by others. For example, you can something that you are following can be a part of your morality, but that same thing might not be a part of somebody else's morality. For example, in your profession, if you are lying to some people, for example, you are a chartered accountant, you are lying to your client, or you are lying to you can say the IRS officer. For you, that can be a part of morality because that comes with your profession. But for some other people practicing the same profession, that can be a part of some immoral act, right? आपके लिए कोई काम करना morality हो सकता है. For example, आप एक chartered accountant हो, आप IRS officer से झूठ बोलते हो किसी अपने clients के details को लेकर, तो आपके लिए वो आप बोल सकते हो ये तो मेरे morals हैं, क्योंकि मुझे अपना profession follow करना है, बढ़ाना है, सक्सेस पाना है, तो ये मैं फॉलो करूंगा, ये अपने मॉरल्स का पार्ट बनाऊंगा झूठ बोलने को. बट हो सकता है कोई और सीए इस बात को अपनी मोरालिटी लेकर चलता हो कि मैं अपने प्रोफेशन में हमेशा ट्रूथफुल रहूंगा. ओके, सो मोरालिटी इज इंडिविजुअल बेस्ड. Okay, but ethics is not individual based. It is a standard of conduct which is imposed by the society. You cannot go on abusing people on the street because it's not a part of ethical standard in a society. So ethics are society based. Morality is individual based. That can be rejected by others. Okay. Now second is ethics is not religion. Many people are not religious, but ethics applies to everyone. Okay. Now ethics is also not following the law. In law, a man is guilty when he breaks the rules. Okay, जब आप किसी के rights को insult करते हो, when you are breaking somebody else's rights, you are violating somebody else's rights, you are guilty. But in ethics, as Immanuel Kant has said, you are guilty if you even think of violating the law. जब आप अपने दिमाग में भी किसी और पर्सन के राइट्स को छीनने की बात सोचते हो ना, वहीं आप गिल्टी हो जाते हो, वहीं आप गुनहगार हो जाते हो. A good system of law does incorporate many ethical standards, but law can deviate from what is ethical. Law may have a difficult time designing or enforcing standards in some important areas and may be slow to address new problems. But ethics is never slow in addressing any kind of problem. Ethics can be applied to solve any problem. Okay, because it is a sure short set of what is right and what is wrong. Ethics is a standard of what is right and what is wrong. So through ethics you can solve any problem, but law takes its time to solve a case. Okay. Then ethics is not following culturally accepted norms. Some cultures are quite ethical, but other cultures can become corrupt. Okay. For example, once there was slavery in United States. There was caste system in India. Okay. So that is the point. ये point है आपका. ये point आपको याद रखना है. You have to remember this point. Okay. This is very important. Now let us compare the other areas of science with ethics. For example, psychology. Psychology says how a man behaves. That is, it is also known as a descriptive science. Write it down. Psychology is a descriptive science because it tells you how a man behaves. But ethics tells you how a man must behave. That means it's a, write it down, normative science. कि एक आदमी को कैसे बिहेव करना चाहिए ही चाहिए, जरूरी है, वो एथिक्स बताता है. साइकोलॉजी बताता है कैसे आदमी बिहेव करता है जनरली. सो ये डिस्क्रिप्टिव साइंस है, ये डिस्क्रिप्शन दे रहा है. इट इज गिविंग अ डिस्क्रिप्शन ऑफ अ मैन्स बिहेवियर, बट हियर it is giving a list how a man should behave. That is normative. Now the next science is anthropology. All these are a part of your optionals also, right? Anthropology. So anthropology, it says, it details out the nature of, write it down, human. What is anthropology? It studies the nature of humans. And in ethics, it tells how man's being or existence and its activity actions ought to be. So here anthropology is telling you the inherent nature of human. What is the nature of human? It details it out. But ethics, it expresses how the man should perform its action. What kind of actions should a man perform? That is detailed in the ethics. Ethics बताता है आपको क्या actions perform करने चाहिए. Anthropology बताता है आदमी क्या action perform करता है. Okay. Now the next science is the social and political science. This is the next science, the social and political science. Now this deals with the organization of man's social and political life. What is the kind of social and political life that a man has? That is social and political science. But ethics tells you how man's social life must be organized so that he is moral. आप अपने जीवन को एक मोरालिटी के साथ जियो, तो इसके अकॉर्डिंग आपको कैसे आपकी सोशल और पॉलिटिकल लाइफ को रखना चाहिए, ये एथिक्स आपको बताता है. ओके, पॉइंट क्लियर हो गया. सो these are the other sciences in comparison with the ethics. This you have to remember for your mains examination. They can ask you to compare the other sciences with ethics. So you should know what the other sciences deal with and what is the main purpose of ethics, because ethics is a kind of standard that society follows to live a good life, right? So that is why ethics tells you what you should do. But these science, they just describe the nature or the action of a person. They do not tell you what you should do. Okay, point is clear. So this was all about the first lecture. In the second lecture we will study about the branches of ethics. Second lecture में हम क्या पढ़ेंगे? हम branches of ethics के बारे में पढ़ेंगे. ठीक है, point clear हो रहा है? So this was the first lecture for you today. Now I am giving you some homework questions for today that you have to practice. Okay, इस lecture को देखने के बाद you have to practice some homework questions. And the question is, please write it down. इसको आप लिख लीजिए. Okay, the question here is, define ethics. This is the homework question for you. You can answer it in the comment section also. Okay, define ethics and discuss how it is different from morals. Okay, and this you have to write in only 150 words. आपको 150 वर्ड्स में लिखना है. डिफाइन एथिक्स एंड डिस्कस हाउ इट इज डिफरेंट फ्रॉम मॉरल्स. ओके, सो दिस इज योर क्वेश्चन फॉर टुडे. ये है आपका आज का होमवर्क क्वेश्चन. सो डू आंसर इट इन द कमेंट सेक्शन.